fake toe. Hello.
Honestly, if anything else happens with our recording today, I'm just quitting, deactivating all of our accounts, and
we had
go our separate
real
ways.
Funny shit we talked about yesterday, and it just, you know what, our mics weren't connected. Someone gave us an
And
your mom's a hoe.
And by and we mean the evil eye. Hi, welcome back to Excuse My Opinion. The temperature today is only 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
Is that actually true?
I don't know, but if it is. And chance of wind. Pineapples
Yours
on
didn't
pizza?
matter? Yeah.
Trash.
No.
Trash.
No. Listen.
Trash.
Listen. Linda, honey, listen. When I'm going to pick up.
All right.
I'm going to pick up Napoli's Pizza. Here's what you got to get. If you like your Hawaiian, then go do your Hawaiian, okay? What I like with my pineapple, I mean, it depends. I like it on anything, but hot peppers, pineapple, and if you're feeling adventurous, you can add red onion if you like onion. Or you could do a margarita with sun-dried tomato, pineapple, bro. There's no way you don't like pineapple. If I know your taste buds, the way I think I know your taste buds, you will. When was the last time you even had it?
The other day I accidentally ate it because Hamudi got it on a pizza.
Where was the pizza from?
Napoli's. We only get from Napoli's.
Liar.
We literally.
You didn't like the pineapple.
I just don't like pineapples in general. And you say try it 3 times.
What do you mean you don't like pineapples? You're a liar. You
I
just
love
said to me.
pineapples. Pineapples are my favorite fruit. On pizza.
I'm literally about to strangle you.
On pizza, no.
No, I think. Is this like one of those things you just want a separate opinion?
No, I genuinely don't like pineapples on my pizza. What are you gonna make me eat it?
Yes. You're gonna like it, cause it's good.
Okay.
It's very good. I don't know why that's such a controversial. You don't like sweet and sour? First of all, you're gross. We were just talking about if, like, there's specific ways you should eat your food. I think there is. Like,
Kit
for
Kat?
example,
Kit
I don't...
Kat?
What?
Can you fucking breathe?
Yeah, Kit Kat. I said it. Kit Kat, you eat the surroundings.
Break it.
The people who get the whole 4-pack and they're like...
Psychopath. They're currently in jail serving life.
Okay, so, like, these... Okay, smart. I will eat this part... And then I will eat this part. So I'll go like this. I love how I'm demonstrating. Like, our viewers are stupid. Viewers.
Exits on each side. Put a mask on. And if you are drowning,
Die.
buckle up. Pull strap. How are you eating? Oh my god.
Oh, you eat the bottom. Okay, so I even said to my boss the other day, I was like, do you ever... If you're, like, eating, like, peanut butter and jelly on, like, a toast, a piece of toast.
I don't like peanut butter and jelly. I like peanut butter.
Bro, your taste buds actually cannot stand you. How about that? What do you, like, what
Peanut
happens?
butter and Nutella.
Okay,
I don't
relax, you're diabetic.
It just tastes so good.
You like peanut butter and jelly? What about butter and jelly?
No. I like butter.
Cream cheese and jelly?
Who?
Tastes like straight.
Oh, okay.
Tastes like cheesecake. Ew, okay, but she will gladly eat water, banana, and sugar on toast, but God forbid, butter and jelly.
So rude. That's my mom's signature. She takes
Are you
pride in that.
joking? Butter and jelly.
Do you watermelon and cheese?
Slaps. Feta.
Wow. It literally... Right in the mouth. Right in the
I had it all
cooler.
summer. My mom, every time I would come home, would have a plate of watermelon for me. Some feta.
Crisp. Like, cold. The ones that make your teeth hurt. Kind of cold. Watermelon and go... No.
But I have the weirdest food combinations ever. Like, ever. I just feel like I could just share them with everybody one day. That's all. I didn't ask you.
Unpopular opinion. Cats are fucking useless.
They are. Sorry. They're useless.
Like, what
But
are
they do
used
clean up
for?
after themselves. They're super chill, like super loving if you get
I
like the
fucking
right
hate
one.
cats.
I used to not be a fan, and then we found a litter next to my house. And how about I tell you guys? We took one in. She ended up being an indoor-outdoor cat, and she got pregnant twice. And I supplied the entire city with kittens. And then she became feisty, and we were like, peace out. And now I have one cat, and he has 3 legs. He was born with 3 legs. His name is Zata. We named him that as a joke because we weren't going to keep him. And then we kept him. So I go to the vet and I'm like, I spell it. It's spelled in English Arabic. So it's like Zaatar. And the vet called me yesterday. She goes, "Hi, Zaatar."
Yeah, Zaatar.
I'm like, "Yeah, oregano. He's here."
Yeah, here's Zaatar. The phone's for you.
Craft dinner, ain't it?
Craft dinner slaps.
I don't know. No, craft. No, it does. Don't look at me like that.
Oh, okay. It sounds like
slaps.
that. I always
it's
add
a
my own little twist to it, and Mo would be like, "Listen, you did great. Just don't.
Yeah.
Don't touch. Just leave it the way it is.
Try and make it like gourmet.
Yeah, like I'll add like little spices.
Like cheese with slices mixed
But
in
once
there.
my mom caught me little, because my mom gets mozzarella bags like by
Yeah.
the bulk. They're huge, and she caught me once just like dumping it in the thing because I wanted it to be a ball of cheese. And she's like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's not for me."
There's a fine line though. Okay, I went through a phase where I was making it all the time, and there's a fine line between when you add too much milk or cream. It's a very fine line because then it can become really watery.
And like weird.
And if you use measuring
I don't.
things, you're
I've
fucking
never in
weird.
my life used measuring, which is like sometimes.
Unless I'm like baking or like I actually need to, I don't.
Oh.
Dipping your vegetables like peppers in ranch has gotta go. Cauliflower though, most underrated veggie of all time.
Cauliflower is literally it's
So
my
good.
first one. My
Yeah.
first one on the list. Cauliflower, cucumbers and
There's
ranch.
a crunch about it is just like I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like better than broccoli.
100%. Broccoli's probably broccoli is probably 7th on my list. 5th.
Cherry tomatoes,
So I hate tomatoes, but cherry tomatoes.
like I just like grapes.
So it's cauliflower for me. Cucumber.
But it has to be like but the cucumber has got to be like
You know what's underrated?
what?
Which I don't know if a lot of people are on this. When you let carrots soak in vinegar and lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I do lime juice, but
Wow. That thing literally just from my
you know
nose.
what's underrated? And it sounds so simple. I've been doing this literally since I discovered hot Cheetos. You dip them in Philly cream cheese.
I've been doing it forever. Or Lebanon. Oh my god, Lebanon? Wow. Another one was men don't have to be the breadwinner in the household.
They don't. We may have different opinions here.
They don't have to, but I mean like,
But do it.
yeah. If it means I don't have to do anything.
I'm a very 50-50 type of bitch.
Yeah, I am too.
So I'm expecting when I'm married, my husband to be the type to like, if I worked late or if I worked whatever, and he was off that day or finished work early or whatever, please like make me something to eat when I get home.
100%.
I'm gonna be hungry. What do you want me to cook the
I'm
night
happy
before?
that Ahmed lives alone now.
Yeah.
Because like he cooks, he cleans. I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you, I got this ring. Smile away, got it. Nope. But he cooks and cleans, and he does the whole nine.
Like, I know some. Whoa! I got granola in my hair, fat ass. I know some girls who talk about like their current boyfriend, like fiance, husband, whatever, and how they don't help with cooking. They don't help with cleaning. I know
my
about, like,
biggest pet
kids and
peeve is
have
that
some-
how like
don't
the Arab
Stop.
mentality of like women clean.
Subhanallah, ya Rab. You are so Arab.
Me?
No, like
Oh,
the Arabs.
I was like, no.
All the Arab men are so Arab, but they're so Canadian at the same time.
Oh yeah, like when
Bye.
it comes to the women,
Yeah,
the women have
like,
to
no, I
cook, they have to clean, gotta be a pure virgin, and it's like, They're literally belligerent downtown.
Belligerent drunk every weekend.
Or under the bridge.
Like, no, I will not eat pork. Pass me the vodka, though. Like, oh, okay.
Astaghfirullah. I can't.
What is it called? What was I going to say? No, but I honestly think the whole breadwinner thing, like, that's so outdated. It's just, like...
It's such an old wives' tale.
Like, I don't know if... I don't know how I would feel if, like, I was just the breadwinner and my husband wasn't working. Like, I feel like...
He didn't try?
Yeah, like, I feel like I'd be like...
Like, imagine you did really well.
Can you pick it up?
Imagine you did really well, and then, like, your husband's just like, I don't know, I don't feel like a man. It's like, alright, bye.
Yeah, like, what do you mean you don't feel like a man? Like...
A lot of people think that way.
They do. I know. But it's like... Don't be intimidated by a woman's success. Like, that's so weird to me.
Can we talk about the one that's been itching away at me?
Yeah, go ahead.
How men... First of all, before people think I'm calling mine out.
Oh. Poor Ahmed.
Nothing to do with me. Because let me tell you...
These are just general statements. Like, these are legit something...
Men?
These are what people pointed in. Put into the thing. Can I fucking speak? Like, whoa, am I good?
Bismillah. Like...
Been a long day. Maybe I have a speech impediment. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Sarwa. Men in listen to me. Come here.
She's the most dramatic bitch I know.
Men in relationships should never, ever. Can you help me out here?
Wait, we have different opinions, honey. Should never ever what?
Have a girl best friend.
Okay, so this is what you say when you say that. And women, if that's the case.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going.
But I also don't agree with that. I didn't know you felt that way. Should never have a girlfriend? Like a girlfriend? That's a friend?
But when like they overdo it.
Yeah. But you think like a man that's in a relationship shouldn't have a friend that's a girl. Or a girl.
A girl best friend and they're together all the time?
That's weird.
Yeah, man.
Okay, but that's weird, yeah. But I'm saying like having a friend that's a girl or friends
that's different.
That are
Me and Ahmed have a group of friends. Shout out to the Schneefs.
Haven't met y'all, but I will eventually.
Shout out to the Schneefs. And we're like we're close to a point where like we're family. Where one of them, if they're out, they'd be like, yo, who wants anything? I'll drop something off. But for someone to be... Yes. But if one of the girls is literally hanging out with my fiance every day by themselves, let me tell you, she's getting her teeth rearranged.
Actually, your husband should be getting his teeth rearranged.
Them too, both.
But that I agree with. I think that's weird. Like if you're, especially if this friend pops out of the woodworks, like where did you even come from?
Or like a work friend or a work best friend? Yeah, why be? We're being...
What? No, but here's the thing. It depends because I have friends at work and we'll all go out together at work.
Listen, this is not what I mean. It's what I'm saying is
you're talking about those friends that are like they have snap streaks and like they have sleepovers and are fucking
and like,
going
hey,
to
I'm gonna go to the movies real quick with so and so. Let me tell you.
I'll smack the shit out of you.
Great. What time? Because I'm coming.
But I'm honestly like.
But if you're with somebody and you have to explain that to them, it's already red flag.
Yeah, like what are you doing? But I think, like, the group friends and, like,
group whatever. Of friends I love because that literally now is family. Like, those people who they're family.
But I don't think when you're in a relationship, you should cut off friends that you've had.
That's nasty.
Because it's, like, don't be that person.
No.
There is, like, it's circumstantial, right? Because, like, if a guy has a bunch of, like, female friends or a girl has a bunch of male friends, like, it's like, okay, bro, not all these motherfuckers are your friends. Chop, chop.
You get what I'm saying? On the bench waiting to be put in.
Yeah. But there's like a select handful that you're like, breathe, like they're just a friend.
Yeah. So, I get that. Don't get me wrong.
But I've heard some fucking stories. And I feel like each generation, younger generation, I look at them sometimes because I work with people younger than me. And I listen to like the stories they say and I'm just like.
How?
Like they'll have like streaks with like literally 8 girls and I'm talking like hundreds of days. And they're in a relationship. I'd be like, try that.
Try me.
Try it. And it's like, I don't consider myself crazy at all. But it's like a form of respect. Like, what are you snapping about every day? I think it's different. If your partner is comfortable with it and you guys, because I have some friends that like they're I have some friends that they're, she will go, like, hang out with friends that she met online, and, like, they'll go, like, meet in, like, Sable Beach and shit.
Who?
Yeah. But it's, like, friends she's known for, like, years before she even got with her current boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
So it's, like, you know, I think it's circumstantial for sure.
Oh my god, this is so fun. What is your most embarrassing moment? Do you have an embarrassing moment?
I like to
don't.
block them from...
I don't know if
Princess Diana here.
First of all,
you were bald before. What? What? I need to stop. I make a cancer reference joke every podcast. It's actually disgusting.
So rude.
It's so
that was
funny.
literally my most insecure moment of my life.
Shut up.
I bring up
honestly,
the fact that I was rude. And first of all, kiss my asshole because you literally be like, oh my god, you're so pretty.
you were pretty. What? That doesn't. What?
But do you think that's embarrassing?
Bro, it's a joke. Why get so fucking defensive?
Why was it the
right
first
now?
thing that came to your mind though? You've been holding that in like I'm ready. Pokemon, I choose you, bald bitch. Amber Rose.
How about I
looking ass
tell you, I've
motherfucker.
actually never seen even one picture of you bald. You always
Never?
had some hair.
Because I
And
always
remember,
wore like
it was always so cute when it was short in a bun.
yeah. I fucking took everything I had and just
Yeah,
tried
but
to
they
make
were
it into a
cute.
bun. Bro,
I tell her all the time I loved her short hair. She should go short.
I'm not.
My mom didn't even know you had today. I was telling her that today?
Did I tell you about Mehdi?
Yesterday? Yeah. Yeah.
He's just like, we have the Fight Like Mason sign outside my house, and I got 2. So I was like, let me get one because my sister Bahia has it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, let me get one for me, and let me get one for my sister. Why not? Works at a restaurant, table stoppers. Here, let me just get that for you.
That's actually what they are.
But yeah, I got one for my sister, so Mahdi was over the other day, and I was like, hey, you guys have that? He goes, yeah, we have that. I was like, do you know what it's for? He goes, yeah, it's for, like, kids who have cancer. And I was like...
He's so cute because he actually talks like as if I, like, hang out with him every day.
What up? But I was like, do you know what cancer is? He goes, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it's, like, when someone is sick, blah, blah. So I looked at him and I was like, do you know I had cancer? And he goes, like, as if I told him, like...
I mean, what? Literally, what can you relate that to?
No, but he was
It's like
so
as if I told him I had a
shocked.
disease.
But I did.
That's what.
Anyways, I told him, he's like, oh, what?
It's mental illness, isn't it?
And that. And he goes, like Terry Fox? And I was like...
Oh, yeah!
I was like...
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah,
right.
but I literally want to, like, reassure him. Like, I pulled up my pants, but my leg's still there. Like, I'm fine.
They're so cute when they're young and...
Stupid. Fucking dumb. Shout out to Maddie. If you ever watches this. Watch him, like, be like, am I with famous one?
And Maya said I was stupid. That's what you would say. Maya said I was stupid.
But it was great. I was on it. Let me tell you guys something right now. I'm gonna tell you this once, and probably I'll repeat it in another podcast. I could never be famous.
She
Never.
actually can't. Don't give her a stage.
Never.
Don't
I would
cut
never
her
walk
a
in.
check. Nada.
I
Cut
will
it.
never walk into Devonshire Mall in my life. Nasty.
As if we don't work there.
I fucking slaved there.
Slaved.
Shout out
So
to Dennis.
Man, okay, there was this, like, custodian. His name was Dennis. He was so funny.
I fuck with Dennis heavy.
Videos still, like, on my memories on Snap will show up of him. And it'll just be, like, him talking about his imaginary girlfriend
Stop.
in Vegas.
He's
And
like,
it'll be, like, it's, like, a random on Facebook that he didn't even have
they weren't
added
even
as friends.
Yeah.
So he's, like, telling us, like, I flew her out to Vegas.
Yeah. She
I
took
paid.
all my
She
money.
took her
I was like-
sister. I paid for the whole trip. I'm like, and
Literally-
I'm recording. I'm like, are ya?
Listen,
Oh,
I
did
was
ya?
literally, I was like, you know what? Fuck this damn job. I'm about to
Take me to
dust up
Vegas.
this whole fucking mall.
It's so fucking funny. Wow.
See me a custodian, just mind your own business, because this guy's fucking flying out bitches to Vegas.
And their sisters.
First of all,
Plus one. Oh.
why are you so loud?
First of all, get the fuck out of my face. I'll do what I want.
It's my house.
But let me tell you guys the fucking story. Can we talk about how we left Sunglass Hut? I think it's time. Can we be honest?
Yeah, why not? I'll cut out what I don't want.
I was tooting my way back home on the 401, and I get a text message. Okay? I don't even know why this just made me think of this. I thought of that bitch that fucking tried to take sales supervisor above me. Anyway, disgusting. She goes. So I'm tooting my way back home. I get a text in a group chat with this fucking bitch right here and my other supervisor. Hey guys, just so you know. Fuck, I wish I still. Do you remember? They're like, hey guys, we just wanted to let you know, like, we're no longer at the hut. If you guys ever need anything, feel free to let us know. That's it. Basically, it was a very short text. And I'm driving, okay? I'm like, and when you get in, because, okay, let me put into perspective. This job was so fun for the most part. There was a few bitches I could have smacked in there. But it was so fun. What?
First of all, don't talk to me like that.
So that, like, when you're working with, like, all your friends.
I literally hired everyone I knew.
Yeah. I was like, it was just fun. So when I got that, I was like, first of all, am I going to be manager? And then I was like, wait a minute. So we were texting back, blah, blah, blah. I guess our regional came down. You could take the cake from here. You could toot your way in here. Come on.
He said, you want to go? I said, listen, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to. I don't even know where to start. But you guys
didn't even expect it either.
We didn't expect it. So let me tell you something. We worked at Sunglass Hut.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
All right. And then everyone that would come in, we'd be like, listen, we got this discount. I'm going to run with it. And, like, say you worked at Foot Locker or whatever else, I'd be like, we'll swap. Anyone that we knew that came in would be like, just give us cash. We'll give you the discount. Mm-hmm. And then we just did too much.
Hold on. The discount was 30% regular time. And every few months, you would get 5 pairs of glasses for 50% off.
We literally, and we had like 10 people work for us. So most of them wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
So we'd be like, gimme. And we would just run with it.
Swap. Okay, so tell the story.
So then they ended up finding out because they're like, this is too many discounts in like one day or one weekend. And
which is bullshit though. Like it's not like there was a supply, like there wasn't a limit of how many
there never was a limit.
But there was a new regional in town and she decided to be Big Bad Bartha, so she's like
sweep out the whole fucking county. Bitch. And then they investigated, so like asset protection came down, they investigated the whole thing. And
wait, is this legal?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're done. Fuck Sunglass Hut. And fuck everyone working there now.
Wait, no, actually, because I think we could talk about it, right?
Why not? We're not there anymore.
It doesn't matter.
I don't give a
shit. It could be slander. It could be,
First of all, they just had a fucking racial thing.
That was 2 years ago.
I'm sure they can deal with 2 dumbasses fucking not liking them. Anyways.
She don't give a fuck about her digital footprint. Anyway.
It'll be our purpose to make an apology video.
In our controversy.
But no, so then they literally were just like, they put us in a room and they were like, did you ever,
steal from the debit?
No, they're like, did you ever watch your associates steal, blah, blah. I'm just like, maybe. Like, maybe. But no, they just kept on asking us questions, but they would ask the other girls the same questions too, and they wanted to see if it matched, but it did match. So they're just like, what the fuck? All right, well, we gotta get rid of both of you.
Yeah.
And that's basically what it was, but she had gotten fired before I did, so I'm standing out there. No.
Oh, the other girl. Supervisor?
So she looked at me, and I looked at her, I'm like, what? Like, hurry, I'm about to
She's
go
like, I'm gonna get you.
I'm about to fucking walk into the wall of fire.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? And she goes, so I was like, what do you mean? Like, speak, bro.
Fuck, that was so fun.
That I literally had, like, the thing is, I was so fucking nervous, so I sat down, and he was like, so-and-so is gonna sit in on this just to have the witness. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right. And they would ask me all these questions. I was like, I'll look down. I was like, can I leave now? They're like, yeah, you can leave indefinite. And I was like, oh, okay. Bye.
I wasn't fired.
He's like, thank you so much for all of you've done. We appreciate you. Like,
I was like, bro, you
fuck
just lost
you,
me my
bitch.
job. Goodbye. Do you put that on your resume?
so what's that?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. No one's ever called it. Management for fucking 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
No one's ever brought it up.
Uh,
Bye. They were like, why did you leave? And I was like, I just wasn't treated right. I didn't like the way I was treated.
well, true.
In the workplace. Yeah, I told them, I was like, you know what, it was new corporate. I wasn't agreeing with everything that they were bringing to the table. So I was like, I'm too good for this.
I can do better.
I can do better. That's
I
great.
ended up going in, and there was this snobby, which I'm still convinced she called corporate and tried to
100%.
stir some shit up. So let me tell you guys.
Being too loud.
I have a sixth sense, okay? 100%. And apparently, like I said, I told you before, science has been proven that that's like becoming a thing, eh? Like when you can sense. Anyway, do some research, whatever. I'm not going to get into it. So
Fucking bitchy.
from the beginning, this girl used to work at another store in the mall. And this girl was like, oh, I did an interview with her. Let's call her.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, you need to relax. Beat that out and leave me telling you to relax in there, you psychopath.
Karen,
Let's call her Karen. Yeah, you actually, can you breathe, please?
can you stop being so loud?
Llama, I'm gonna scream if I want. So let's call her Karen, okay? So she tells me Amani tells me she did an interview with Karen, okay? And right away I was on the phone. I remember she said this. I was like, bro, why? She's so, she doesn't even smile at us. She's so weird, blah, blah, blah. So she says.
Like, Rubina's trying to make all the decisions for the hut. She's like,
So
no.
But tell me that, first of all, that would have saved you your job.
Anyways.
So then she goes, no, come on, like, be nice, whatever. I was like, okay, I don't even know her, so, like, whatever. She just gives me weird, like, I don't want to say vibes, but, like, she just rubs me the wrong way. So she comes into work. We have our first meeting. Okay, this is my first time working with her, ever. And I'm just like, hey, Dada, like, if you have any questions, I was super nice, was I not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So then she comes in, because I like to think I'm pretty nice until you, like, so then after that shift, she goes and tells the other supervisor, like, hey, because me and that supervisor would kind of clash. Kind of. So she would go and tell the other supervisor, hey, like, Bino's being, like, a really big bitch to you.
Yeah, Bina acts like she's trying to take your role. And
I was
like,
like, the motherfucking, first of all.
I literally was like, you know, Bina is my friend, right? She's like, oh, but I mean, I'm sure she didn't mean it. Like,
Literally was like, she was being, like, a bitch. So I literally was like, there's absolutely no way you've been here for 25 seconds. 25 seconds.
you don't even have a sound
Anyway,
in your name
so
yet?
no, like, I'm like, this girl would come in, fucking organize the cupboard, like, for no god reason. No, absolutely no reason. I would, like, organize something. She'd come in, like, put labels on it. Like, bitch, I was backing the shit out of you. Stop it. So anyway, they get fired. We go in.
That was quick.
She's really trying to become sales supervisor. We do interviews, but of course, I'm 100% convinced she called corporate. So I didn't get it. I ended up quitting on Black Friday at like 5 in the morning. I said, peace.
They needed you so bad. You were opening.
Bye. I was opening. I was literally opening. I said, bye. And then I just sent it as a text too. And then a few months later, this fucking Karen, ended up racial profiling a customer and saying, no, you stole, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't sell you these glasses. Meanwhile, and then a whole lawsuit happened. And I messaged her on Snap laughing emojis. I was like, wow, that sucks. And she goes, I don't know what I ever did to you. I was like, what didn't you do, you fucking gaffa?
Oh.
Anyway. That's a little TMI, but it's funny because...
Shout out to the
I just
hut.
wanted to be your friend. That's what she said to me.
I
said, really? Is that why you called me a bitch within your first 35 seconds in the fucking
You can't
store?
sit with us. You can...
No, you can kindly sit with us. Just don't be a snob.
No, you can. I'm telling you guys,
You can sit with me. She's a little
never be
fucking...
famous.
She's a little harder to fucking...
I'm genuinely...
I'm so nice. Say it. I'm so nice.
Am I not nice?
You're all right.
Am I not nice?
I just said you're all right.
But that's not what I was looking for. I think I'm a nice person.
Okay, bro.
Fuck off, man. Honestly, you're just fuck.
Beyonce's overrated.
100%.
She is.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you. I
don't know why
last time.
everybody thinks she's like. I like her like it's Beyonce, but she's not like a walking god. That's like, no.
Someone posted once, they're like, could you live on this island for $50 million alone or never listen to Beyonce again? I was like, who? Beyonce who?
Bro, live there for.
I don't have her on.
$2 million alone.
I don't even have her saved on my Spotify. Like, I don't have a song saved. I don't care for her.
Rihanna.
Adele.
Rihanna, I love Rihanna.
Adele?
She's so versatile. Yeah, I like Adele too. Okay, this is actually something I've recently started to like realize.
Don't say it.
What? Strawberries are I don't think they're disgusting.
I think after I watched them being washed
on TikTok.
Like, bro, leave me alone with my strawberries.
No, but like, they are just not like I rarely bite into a strawberry and I'm like, so like it's either super sour.
Muy bien.
Hola, soy Donna. It's either super sour or it's like just not. It's actually always usually
pineapples,
super sour. Mangoes, easy.
Delicioso. How do you like to be comforted when you're sad or like upset? I lock myself in my room and like put 12 bolts.
Like depends, like when I'm crying, which is super like rare, kind of.
I've been an emotional wreck lately where like the smallest thing I'd be like
I go through phases. Like I'm very like my friends will tell me like I'm not very emotional, and I honestly, it's not that I think I don't think I'm not emotional. I just think I'm a very like I keep myself very busy, so every time I am upset about something, that's why COVID fucked my mental health, because I had no time to like keep myself, like I couldn't keep myself busy, so I thought about it a lot. Anyway, so whenever I'm upset, I'm just like, okay, I have no time to think about it, and I like continue on with my day because I have like shit to be doing. So I feel like I just brush it off, or I like will be upset while driving when a sad song comes on.
I imagine I'm on a. It's always when I'm listening to Drake, which he has nothing to do with this, but when I'm listening to Drake, and I'm driving, I'll pretend like he's in the recording me like this, my bitch, like
while you're sad,
or
like bump it. But here's the thing: when I'm like going through something that's making me sad, I've learned to not listen to sad music. Like I know there's people, no. If I'm like getting sad, I'll like listen to a song or two. And then I crank that shit, like,
or like
hype music. I'm like, fuck that.
I'll see a poem, like, you know what I feel?
Yeah. And then I save it, and then I just don't do anything with it. Okay, hold on.
Save it as if I'm about to fucking tattoo it on my forehead.
Why do you take everything to the extreme?
Go big or go home.
Tattoo his entire rupee right on her forehead. Anyway. There is such a thing as too much cheese.
No.
Yeah. But I think that's because I'm like I cook at an Italian restaurant.
No, it's not. Take that back. Because my mom's gonna hear this and stop putting cheese in our food.
No, I think there's too much things. Can I like? Am I okay?
If you were gonna get a tattoo tomorrow, what would it be?
I can't say it on camera.
Why?
Because I've had the idea for this tattoo. I mean, no one knows. I have this saying that I've said to myself since I was in high school, and you will see it on my Insta posts and stuff. Say it.
Peace, love, happiness. No, Eat,
that's
pray,
what
love?
it is. Yeah. The book and the movie. That's what I'm gonna get tattooed right on my fucking ass cheek.
What is it? What?
Okay, ever since I was in high school, I used to always, when I would post poems
and shit,
like a loser, I don't give a fuck. No, it doesn't mean shit to anybody else. I would always write happy heart in my captions, which is super fucking weird. But
happy heart?
Yeah, but I would always
like the word happy heart or just a heart.
It's 2 words. First of all, you
I'm saying the word happy heart.
Yes, happy heart. Happy heart.
So is that okay?
So if you go to my IG, you will literally see old. Are you gonna go? Go. Yeah. You're gonna see old like poems and shit that I used to post when I was like 17 and going through it apparently.
Okay.
And I would always write happy heart because
happy heart.
Yeah. And I used to keep going like all the way down. Hold on.
You're such a fucking loser.
Okay, but it's actually so cute. So one time when I was at Subway, that's how long ago, my coworker asked, would you ever get a tattoo? And it randomly
because you guys had a tattoo place right next to it. That's where my first tattoo was.
Really? This one?
Yeah.
And it randomly clicked in, and I was like, I don't know, because I'm like, I love tattoos in the sense, like, if I could, I get a full sleeve. 100%. I think they're sick. But I'm so indecisive
If you
that
got a
I'm
full
like,
sleeve, I'm smacking the fuck out of you.
first of all, you're going to be like, wow, that looks so cool. So anyway, can I live?
Could you imagine it in your wedding dress? A full sleeve. Imagine it in your wedding dress.
I want long sleeves for my wedding. What's next?
You have, okay.
Like, continue.
Why are you
These
so
jiggly
mad?
arms.
Okay.
So anyway, she asked me, and I said I would get this tattoo. Like, randomly thought of it because I was like, I'm super indecisive, and it's been in my head ever since, and I just have never actually went and got it. But I have I'm indecisive in the sense do I want an English or Arabic? Where do I want it? I was thinking of getting in my dad's Arabic writing because he has good penmanship too. But I'm like, it's a fucking lot to think about. Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay. What would you get?
I don't know. I get stupid stuff already, so.
But also, so it's either I would get a long sleeve, I would get a full sleeve, or I think leg ones are sick, or it's like one or the other. It's that, or I want cute little dainty shit, just random places.
Alright.
Or just none at all.
Well, if you're gonna think of sleeves, let's just not take you anywhere.
People who call other people hun are intellectually...
If someone ever called me hun while I was working or anything, and I was already annoyed, I'd smack the fuck out of them. Hey,
Yeah.
sweetie. When a guy be like, hey, hun.
Hey, hun.
When a guy tells you, smile. When you're annoyed at work and it's smile.
I'll fucking smack the shit out of you.
I'll camel spit.
Thank
right
God
at the
these
fucking
masks
thing.
lately too, because
Have you seen how you smile with your mask on?
You smize.
You're like,
Yeah. Just how do I look? That's so funny.
I just seen one. It was really funny. No, have you ever had those things? I seen it the other day on TikTok. It was a girl getting into bed, and it's when you have the worst day ever, and all you need is a black old lady just to tell you it's gonna be okay, sweetie. It's gonna be
You're smart, you
baby.
beautiful, you're worthy.
And I feel like some days I just need that. Horror movies with friends is just a comedy movie.
Depends, bro.
No, me and my cousins.
Yeah, I feel like me and you, it'd be a fucking straight comedy.
Me and my cousins, we were so young watching horror movies in my grandparents' basement, and my grandparents' basement had no fucking business for us to be down there watching a fucking scary movie, and my cousins would literally go up there and take the scary movie, and they'd be like, hello baby, hello.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I do, and I hate that I do, and I hate that I believe in all of those kind of things and spirits and
Because I'm like,
and balut and fucking kusa, because I'm just like
balut and kusa.
Because I believe in that 100%.
Yeah.
And I
don't believe
and I
into
take
it. I don't
dreams
believe-
so seriously.
Me too.
I fucking
All the time.
translate
I
them
wake
over.
up and I'm like, Google, what did this mean?
No, my mom
My mom knows too.
And I'm just like, stop it. last time Ahmed had a dream about something, and my mom's like, oh my god, it's good, something good's gonna come to you, the thing that you're waiting for, it's
And
gonna
you're
come
like,
to you,
what
it's
is
really
it?
good. And he was waiting for something from school, and he goes, oh yeah, I'm like, can't wait for it, blah blah. He's like, oh good, and he was applying for it, and like a few days later he goes, tell your mom in her fucking dream translation just fucked me up the ass. And I was just like,
He didn't get it?
it was like a check from school.
Oh.
And she's like, oh, he's like, okay. He's like, I'm waiting for this. And she's like, oh yeah, you're gonna get it. And he's like, I didn't get it. And I was like,
It's a sixth sense. Would you not have a wedding?
I wouldn't. And I know Ahmed wouldn't, because he doesn't care for it either. But
Wait, you would?
I wouldn't have a wedding.
If you could, you wouldn't.
If I could, I wouldn't.
Well, you can.
I know I can't. Because he's the only boy, and I'm the last girl to get married in my household. So, that's, not even an option. And to have a small wedding, not even an option. But it's not.
Is someone going to hold a gun to your head?
But I still would love a wedding.
Yeah. But you are the type who's, thought about your wedding. I am not like that.
Would you have a wedding?
Yeah. Yeah, but I my cousin was, the type growing up that she, knew, what color her bridesmaid dresses were going to be, what kind of venue she wanted, da-da-da. The older I'm getting, I would still, obviously like a wedding, but I'm the type, I want 80 people at my wedding.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't cry in front of you, don't come to my wedding.
Exactly.
Why are you coming to my wedding to shit-talk my dress, the food, and the venue?
Let me tell you, Mike's at my wedding on every table, but you're not going to see it. It's going to be in the fucking centerpiece. And the worst are people who literally see me today and be like, I can't wait for your wedding. Blah,
Like,
blah.
first of all, what's my last name?
What's his last name?
I know.
What's his what, like, how many siblings does he have?
Straight up.
So it's like...
2 sisters. Right?
No.
Nah.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, what?
No, they'd be like, can't feel wedding. I'm just like, yeah, I can't wait for you to see it on fucking Instagram. Like,
IGTV. No. And the older I'm getting, I'm sorry to anybody who's had a hall wedding. Catch me dead with a hall wedding with like white.
That's so funny.
White
Was it
curtain,
you or me? Ahmad, we're just like, no hall wedding.
No, it was me.
Fuck. Yeah.
Curtain wedding, like curtain backdrop, fucking curtains. Absolutely not. The older I'm getting, the more I'm like,
Tacky.
destination wedding, so no one can even come. Bye. No, I actually think, but also it's like, you know those like massive weddings you see on IG? It's like, okay, if I can't afford to have one of those humongous weddings, which I'm like, even that, it's like, why would I want to spend that much money when I can do so much with it for one night for people to come?
Should talk your wedding and leave.
Exactly. So
remember last time you're like that text is the only like text that I have in my favorites file on my phones, in my phone, and it's literally a screenshot of a text that I got from you one night, and you were like, bro, her dress was $20,000, but her food was trash.
I went to a wedding. I legit went to a wedding. I cannot even. The food came out at 10:30 p.m. 10:30. I didn't eat all day.
I'm sitting ready.
The dress was beautiful. Beautiful. The food, bro, I got 2 little potatoes. Okay. My salad was spring mix with olive oil and balsamic, which like bangs, but come on.
Your dress was 20 grand.
20 grand. Nothing special about this wedding. We waited for them for so long to come out. I'm like, why'd you have a wedding? Literally, why did you have a wedding?
I could have FaceTimed you.
Or I would even do like just wedding photos. I think those are just like
easy.
Yeah, I would do wedding photos, and then I would just go to like go travel or like put it on a house or something. Like I'm not so like I would want to have a wedding just because like it's cute, but I'm not like 500 people roll up.
I wish I could just like do all that and not have a wedding,
or like even or do it and not have to worry about how much you're about to. Not saying like. I one time had a girl who came into my cafe. This is my first time meeting her. I swear to you, this was a conversation we had. My first time meeting her, I'm making her like a latte or something, okay?
Also, I've been thinking about the fucking paninis.
Yeah. Shout out to Chow.
I thought about it in the shower today. I'm like, wow.
Guys, Chow Cafe, East Windsor, paninis. Thank me. Just go. Enjoy. Thank me later. So... this girl comes in, my first time meeting her. I'm making her like latte or whatever, okay? And she's sitting there. And again, like, you can afford what you can afford, okay? But first of all, it's my first time meeting you. Like, it was so random.
People you meet for the first time and they overshare, you're like...
No, when I tell you she overshared with you too? She literally sat there telling me about her wedding. She goes, yeah, like, we're having it at, like, it was Walkerville or something. And she goes, and, like...
I think you told me about this.
And she goes... And she's like, and it was so expensive, but like, it's just the venue, so it's fine. And then I was starting to realize, like, everything was adding up so quickly. So I started just making everything. Like, I made my own wedding invitations. I was like, oh, like, people do that. That's cool. She's like, I'm going to make my own desserts. I started making my own wedding dress. It's super cute. I swear to you. Swear. Okay. She told me that the venue cost like $2,000. And then so she started making her wedding dress, her thing. Ends up telling me, I was like, oh my God, like how many people is it? She goes, 10 to 12.
And I'm here trying to I'm literally here trying to cut off 800 people.
Yeah. And I was like, cool, like that's awesome. Like
so beautiful.
Which by all means, like.
Yeah.
But I was just like, so then I showed her the dress I was wearing to Dubai. For like my friend's wedding, and it was like, it was a champagne-y, like it had like gold reflex in it, and it was like a beige, okay? So people, when they see that, they're like, you wore that to a wedding? But I asked the bride, like I asked my friend.
But it wasn't white.
It wasn't white. It was like a beige with like gold reflex, right? So I asked her anyway before I even bought the dress. So I showed this lady my dress. It was more extravagant than her. Had on more than... That's
Can I borrow it for
besides
my
the
wedding?
point. So she looks and she goes, "You're wearing that to somebody's wedding?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yes, I am.
I asked. Get over it.
They're probably wearing like thong flip-flops to her wedding.
So like, I was just like, she's telling me all of this, and I'm like, which I understand, but it's like, if you can afford what you can afford, like I had mentioned, but if you are like nitpicking every single cent and dime and whatever,
Just
and
don't
you
have
just
one.
can't afford
Hello.
it, like, why are you telling people that? Like, I mean, I guess some people are more comfortable sharing that stuff, but it's like,
People
don't
who
do it.
People
Like,
who overshare scare
you're not
me,
forced to have a wedding.
scare me so much because we worked with somebody who overshared their whole entire life story from like the beginning to the end. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're dressed like her today.
Who? My hair, bitch. I said my hair looked like her. She could never fin this. I'm kidding.
She couldn't.
I'm just joking.
Anyways,
That's so funny.
they would overshare so much to a point where like everything that's happening in their marriage and all that kind of every day was a fucking.
She was actually so
Right.
nice. Like, she was stupid, but she had a good heart. She was just stupid.
It's mental illness. And
She's so stupid.
Anyways, yeah, she would share so much. I'm just like, don't you think that's just a little bit too much? Like every customer that would come in, they'd be like, yeah. So they'd be like, oh, she'd be like, hi guys, how you doing? They'd be like, great, how you doing? She's like, yeah, I'm just.
Yeah,
like-
she was that person.
I'm like, brava.
Sell him the glasses, like, fuck.
Get your ass back.
She was a bitch. Like, I remember.
Do you Colin? I need to call Colin. Can you call Colin right now?
Call him.
Colin literally was sipping his ice cap. I have a new number. He's probably like, who the fuck is this? He literally.
Didn't she tell him, like, take it off the floor and he stayed? Like, took it.
Hello.
Colin,
Hello. Yes.
it's Amani. It's Amani and Bina. How are you?
Hi, Colin.
What's up? How are you?
Oh, you're at work?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, we'll talk to you later. We're recording a podcast. We wanted just to know your input on.
That stupid bitch. Am I live?
Yeah, you are. You're fine.
Yeah. Don't hire her. I have a lot more to say, but I gotta go.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Not nice things. I love you.
Don't hire her, he says. As if, like, who's watching is gonna go hire her.
As if we were calling as a reference. Could you imagine she had Kyle as a reference?
One time I was at Service Ontario, and you guys know Service Ontario. Like, it takes forever if you go at the wrong time of the day. Here's the trick that I do now. I go 5 minutes before close. They're forced to take me in and out. This was pre-COVID. Anyway, so I'm at Service Ontario, and I text her, like, hey, I'm going to be a few minutes late. I'm just at Service Ontario doing this really important task that I procrastinated on, okay? Mm-hmm. She goes, no, you need to come in. I've been working 6 hours. I haven't had a break. Imagine you work 6 hours with no break at a fucking retail shop where you sell sunglasses, where you can go to the back, have a quick bite, check the camera and see if anyone's in the store and have a sip. Imagine. And there's a bathroom in the back.
Bro, my whole shift, if I was in the morning by myself, was literally sitting in the back watching cameras, waiting for someone to walk in, because I was not about to.
And I came in and I didn't say a single word to her because I didn't get to go do whatever I needed to do at
Weren't you
Ontario
at
work.
Service Ontario? Did you leave?
Yeah, I had to leave. I was like, hey, you're a fucking... And she comes in, she goes... And she's like trying to talk to me and I was like, don't fucking look at me.
I would have punched you in her fucking head. We're gonna wrap this up. Because... Again, excuse our opinion.
And we're wrapping it up because we recorded this shit all yesterday.
Yesterday was just so much funnier. I have PTSD now. I literally kept.
She literally checked to make sure the mic was connected like 7 times.
I played it back for her. I was like, "Do you hear it? Is this fine?" So you barked into the microphone. And I was like, "Yep, it's fine."
She also has PTSD because she was eating it. So. Okay, guys. What? Your finger? Like, put it down.
Anyways,
She's like,
can you fuck right
this
off?
is how you look.
I don't care how I look.
Go.
You bald-headed bitch.
And as long as
Anyways,
you first of all, bitch. Go.
like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram because let me tell you, we see that you guys view our stuff.
Just hit that follow. Stop
Just
being
don't
a
be
fucking
rude.
weirdo.
Just don't be rude. It's more embarrassing seeing that you watch it and you view our stories, but don't follow us.
And we talk about it.
That's more
Like, bro,
work.
why can't they just...
It's more work watching and stalking us than to just follow. It's fine.
But if you're not laughing, don't follow. It's fine.
It's fine. Talk shit. Like
With
it.
us.
You know? But let me tell you, when I'm famous, don't fucking come to me.
I'm
And on that
fucking
note-
sick of you. Peace. I'm gone.
Let's go to Titty Bar.
Ring her. Ring her up.